All right, the Utah Jazz played the Golden State Warriors. We saw some things from a few players. I know everyone is expecting Ace Bailey, but we saw some interesting stuff. Let's talk about it. It's the Hoops Nerd Show. All right, guys, as always, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Okay, it was very much a disappointing outcome for this one. Well, not necessarily. It was Summer League. It doesn't really matter who wins or loses these games. But the thing that Jazz fans were really disappointed about was the fact that Ace Bailey was not playing in this game, and we had seen reports that he might play. So him not playing sucked. But it was a fun one for a few different reasons. We forgot that Isaiah Collier still played in this one. He didn't play in the second half very much, and I wonder if it was just to give a chance to Cody Williams and Filipowski to do some things, and honestly, they took advantage. So Isaiah Collier played in this one. He went 0 for 2 from 3, 3 for 7 from the field, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. It was not bad, but I'm not seeing... I don't know what I expect to see from Isaiah Collier, but it hasn't been super eye-opening. I think he'll be a fine player if he can consistently hit shots, but I think that shot is going to be a struggle. We'll see if he eventually figures it out. Although, I guess if we're going to give grace to Cody Williams to hit shots, we got to give grace to Isaiah Collier as well. I just think there's a few things that I wish we saw a little more of. But Isaiah Collier played fine. He only played 20 minutes, though. And maybe that's because they're trying to rest him because they're going to play him tomorrow. Utah plays tonight. They also play tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I think Ace Bailey's going to play tomorrow. At least I hope so. It was sounding like the Jazz were hopeful for him to play today, but then we got the news that he wasn't. So I wonder if they're just avoiding a back-to-back with the hip flexor thing. Give him one more day of rest. Probably play him tomorrow. Anyways, let's talk about the two players that played well. Probably not going to be the longest show tonight, but I did want to talk about two players that I think have shown some things. Filipowski played tonight and was fine. He was 1 for 8 from 3, so the points weren't flowing as readily as they were before, but he did have 21 points, 6 rebounds. He threw that Tui guy to the floor. He ragdolled him. It was pretty nice to see, just to see some toughness from Filipowski, which is always great. This Jazz team needs as much toughness as they can get, and so when you see stuff like that, you really appreciate it. I don't think Filipowski can protect the rim at all, but I do think that he's showing some signs that he can be a decent defender on the perimeter, and if he can do that, then he can play power forward. He had some really nice moments tonight on some perimeter plays defensively that I thought, might not be bad at all if he's on the perimeter. He might be just fine and looked good. He's still doing the things that you like to see where he's, laying the ball in, hook shots, stuff near the basket. He does really well. And then he's hitting threes. Tonight, obviously, the three-point shot wasn't falling, but I think he can consistently shoot the three ball. That makes him a really intriguing player. He cannot protect the rim, so if you have him playing the center, the defense is not going to be great. But you know what? If you think that you have good enough defenders on the perimeter, maybe there's times where you can put Cody Williams at the 5, run a 5-out offense, and his shooting can make your offense that good. Like if you're in a situation where you're behind and you're trying to catch up, you need to score a lot. Filipowski might be that guy that can get in there and spread the floor here and there. But I think more often than not, you're going to want him at the power forward because I do think he can move good enough that maybe as like a backup power forward, he can be not too bad. So that's nice to see. The other player I wanted to talk about, and I don't know if it's time to start getting super excited, but I think it's very promising what we're seeing from Cody Williams. Look at this. Cody Williams played 35 minutes, 59 seconds, so right at 36 minutes. He was 8 for 17 from the field, 47%. He was just 1 for 6 from 3. That's going to be the thing that he's got to figure out, because if he can hit those threes at a consistent rate, then you've really got something. But look at these stats. 8 rebounds. He out-rebounded Kyle Filipowski. He did get more minutes, but still. 4 assists, 3 steals, 22 points. and just 3 turnovers. And why the 3 turnovers is interesting is he had the ball in his hands a lot. They had him initiating a lot of different things. And, you know, if you look at that 8 for 17 minus the 1 for 6 from 3, that's 7 for 11. That is a nice percentage. And that a lot of those points were him driving to the basket. Nice first step. The ESPN broadcast talked about that, where like 2 or 3 plays where he drove to the basket. Did a great job. If he can go into the NBA season with this kind of confidence, shoot that 3. I mean, he still has time to just kind of work on that shot. Get that more consistent. I don't know if he's ready yet to be a pull-up 3-point shooter, but he's trying it, and it doesn't look too bad. It's just not going in. So, but if he can this offseason just continue to work on that, and you can go into this season with an improved jump shot, that's great. Really great signs. We're seeing great signs from Cody Williams. I think the big thing is that defensively, he looks nice. And I don't think there's a reason to think that he can't be a good defensive player. You know, 3 steals is not nothing, and he does deflect the ball a lot. He did a lot of nice things, guys. If you did not get a chance to watch this game, I don't know if it's worth your time. If you're a Jazz crazy person like me, sure. What you're going to be happy with is the defense, the rebounding, deflections, all sorts of stuff on the defensive end. And then on offense, he's driving to the basket and scoring. So really nice to see. And he had a few nice pick and rolls that he ran with Kyle Filipowski with him rolling to the basket. So a lot of nice things from Cody Williams, and he fits the mold of what Utah's trying to do. They have to be better at defense. So they're drafting long, athletic guys. Cody Williams, Taylor Hendricks, Ace Bailey, those guys fit the mold. And Utah's going to continue drafting those guys. So very, very, very nice to see for Cody Williams tonight to do what he did. Not a lot else. There was a lot of guys on the Jazz that were playing that are just not going to be NBA players, so it's not really worth talking about too much. Guys, that's going to be it tonight. We're going to be talking tomorrow night as well, as the Utah Jazz probably get another Ace Bailey game. I personally need it. I need it so bad. I need to see Ace Bailey play tomorrow. Please, basketball gods, give us Ace Bailey tomorrow. All right, let's just give a shout out to the All-Stars. Thank you so much, everyone, for supporting this channel. I've had the best month in the history of this channel, and it's Summer League. And I know people are excited about Ace Bailey, but I've been doing videos every day, and I appreciate all of you watching them. Continue to watch them, because I'm going to continue to make them. It's going to be an interesting off season. I'm going to make these videos all through August. It's going to be a little difficult July 20th because my parents are coming and visiting my house, and we're going to do some fun things for vacation, but I'm going to try to do videos anyway. I am committed. Thank you to everyone who supports the channel. Every time you like a video, subscribe, tell a friend, or just share it, whatever, it helps out, and it's been growing, and I really appreciate it. So thank you, everyone, for supporting the channel. Let's give a shout out to the All-Stars, all the members, but especially the All-Stars. Let's give a shout out to, oh wait, we got to do the music. Can't forget the music. And let me know, should we do the Tankathon all season? It kind of backfired on me last year. We didn't win, and I wanted to win. I like to win. All right, let's give a shout out to Baby Elliot Matson, Ryan Edward Perry, The Legend, Christian House Money DeHaas, Robert Hall of Fame, Cam Bam, thank you ma'am, Cam Chin 3, I Believe in Steve, Jazz Exile, see ya, Lex Slater, Jordan the Goat Besserell, Austin our Grant Editor Extraordinaire, Ace to the Place, or Code Red. By the way, we got a new nickname for Cody Williams. It's Code Red. If he's playing well, it's Code Red. If he's playing poorly, it's like Code Blue. Patrick Kubo, the Connoisseur. Guys, like I said, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for everyone's support. The channel is growing. I had my best month ever. We had over 400 subscribers this last month. Let's just keep going and growing and growing as the season comes along. Like I said, guys, like and subscribe to the channel. I will talk to you